Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm Bri.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are here to finally react to the TABLO and RM Stop the Rain official music video. If you are unaware, just brief little insert here is why we are getting to this now. We had a lot of personal updates, a lot of life updates, and software updates. So, however, we are very excited to get to this. I don't know too much of Tablo's music, but I do know him in some features and some songs, and I do really like his art. And then, of course, there's RM. And as armies, RM, that shit, you know what I mean? You know. Hey, anyway, so looking at the initial image, I guess we're getting some sort of little picture that goes with it. We see a lot of Epic High references. Obviously, you see this, the light stick. I'm assuming this is a reference to them, considering there's 3 of them
as well.
There's up here, and then of course I'm sure there's more.
I'm sure this whole entire room is. I am sure it is.
But we did just really want to get to this. It seems like a feature that just is going to have a lot of emotion behind it, considering the 2 involved.
And I think I saw Tablo say something online, or was it maybe RM who was like, "Hey, where's our song?" And he was kind of hesitant to put it out because it was so raw, maybe, and the lyrics, I want to say, or just like very personal to him. I'm pretty sure I read something like that.
Well, I'm very excited. Of course, the references, if we're missing some, please feel free to let us know.
I'm sure we will be,
but
especially if it's him,
or at least in this room too. Yeah. And the storyline. So, with that thought, we're going to go ahead and jump into this and honestly just ride the wave, see how we feel afterwards. But I know it's going to be fantastic regardless. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. Pause warning just in case. And let's go.
Hello, rainy day.
Oof.
Oh, wow. Gray.
Oh, the cat.
The rain, yeah.
TABLO. RM. I'm all in. With a losing hand. Teachers call me rebel. Parents call me lost. Pastors call me devil. Had me kneeling at the cross. Since I was a youngin', I was called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long. Call me pain's poster child. Religious home times are different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked.
Okay, stop. Hold on.
I love this type of rap and this type of music.
Don't know if this is going to be fully in English or not, because obviously it is right now, but I'm going to take that off for now. If he switches over, I'll put the captions back on, but hold on, I'm going to start this over again.
Of course, the lost hand is, I think, a deck of cards there.
Yeah.
RM. I'm all in. With a losing hand. Teachers call me rebel. Parents call me lost.
Icarus. Sorry if this gets a little. I want to see what he's saying, and I feel like it's really important.
To have the details.
Yeah.
Just call me devil, had me kneeling at the cross. Since I was a youngin', I was called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long, call me pain's poster child. Religious home times are.
I'm sorry.
Called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long, call me pain's poster child.
Back to the wall so long, call me pain's poster child.
Yep.
Religious home times are different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked. I was raised by guilt, raised by shame, raised by the rod. They claimed it was love, felt like heartbreak to me. Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you can soar higher. What good's a bird's eye view when you're in a hunter's crossfire? Sometimes I wished I got crushed in the womb, turned to dust in the womb. My scent of youth and ungodly perfume. No wonder I've always hated the adults in the room.
The rain will fall, and tomorrow may not come, but maybe the tears will fall to wash the pain away. I'm trying to stop the rain. I know what it feels like.
Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm going insane. Bad thoughts filling up my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that I was destined for the 27 Club. I'm 29, sinking in the bathtub, sipping gin, looking for another club. All the lust wasn't lust, dust into dust. Stray after stable, dashing duck to your dud. And every night I put my shadows on. But you know how much I hate my status quo. I know what you got, know my life is out of love. All the lessons learned already coming out of trust.
Keep my mind steady, but it's hard to readjust. Nothing stops time, but the clock will turn to rust.
Pain and rain, it's a state of
Back and
same.
forth.
Got me looking for the exit just to entertain. Pain and rain, think I'm going insane.
Gotta turn off my phone now. Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm gone insane. Bad thoughts filling on my brain. Demons swimming inside my face.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain.
I'm trying to stop the rain.
I'm trying to stop the rain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
I want to listen to that again because I made myself stop because I wanted to kind of experience the song, but I was having a hard time. Like, I was able to read the lyrics and that was fine, but like I wanted to go again without where I could actually stop it. And I didn't want to just keep pausing it. I wanted to kind of experience it. I can understand why he would say the song was very personal and raw to him. And I think both of us can really relate to a lot of the lyrics in here. So I kind of feel that. I feel that.
This is the kind of music that makes me remember why I love music so much.
Mm-hmm.
It is not often that I've listened to this kind of sound, this kind of music, but when I find that song that's in this style, just that storytelling kind of rap, even with the kind of lyrics mixed in there, it's very impactful. This is the kind of song, especially the lyrics in this, that I feel like are in my blood, like in my veins. This
Literally
song is
said
within
that.
me.
Yeah.
Like it really just feels like that song is embedded into my soul, and it's weird because it feels like someone was looking at me, writing how I was
Wrote
feeling.
it out of your brain, literally.
But obviously I know it came from them, and so it's just this very interesting connection to have that's very emotional, very heavy, but very vulnerable and beautiful in a very heartbreaking way.
I really liked the added like lyrics that were crossed out in here that you wouldn't see if you weren't watching the video. I feel like they kind of give you this is what it is, but I'm gonna say it's this instead, and I'm just gonna cross this out, even though it's almost kind of like you're saying, well, I'm gonna say it's this, but this is kind of like a forever rain. It's not gonna, it's constant battle. But the song was very somber on purpose, but like it just really soaks into you. Yeah, kind of like you said, the storytelling. I absolutely love that as well. The video was done really well as too, with the constant falling, the wings coming in and the wings leaving, the constantly plugged into the music, the rain falling and you constantly falling. It's almost like it's just a struggle to even move. Sometimes it's kind of how I felt.
Yes,
and like to get yourself to move. And I felt like when it first even started and you're reading the lyrics, like I literally got chills, like full-bodied chills, because you can feel the emotion and connect on such a deep level. I mean, maybe not everyone, but I felt like even if you don't personally have, like, these lyrics are specific to me, like I feel like the way that they were portrayed, they were said with the way that they did this song, like you just feel the emotion.
I fully agree with that, because it really is that type. And I have very few of these types of songs downloaded on my phone just because they are so heavy. And I'm sorry, I was trying to find the name of someone it kind of related to for me. But I was just trying to see if I could find it.
Artist?
It is an artist, but I only have so many of them because they are so heavy, but they're therapeutic in their own way, and they're just a place to turn to when you feel like you need that connection. I'll see if I can find it in a little bit. I don't want to hold us up. I do want to listen to it again. I'm blanking because I'm so in the space of this song and the headspace and everything that you were saying and how it kind of just is so immersive.
Yeah, immersive is a good word.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hello, rainy day.
An F, that's what it is.
TABLO.
Rapper.
I'm all in. With a losing hand. Teachers call me rebel. Parents call me lost. Pastors call me devil. Had me kneeling at.
Like, it comes out at you so hard from the gate, okay? I love the lyrics about the parents, and the lyrics, and we're not there yet, but the lyrics about the parents and how they're like, how they literally, you know, told you what to do. What he said in here specifically, it's like his legs were bloody because they were smacking him. He wasn't doing what they wanted him to do and want you to do it this way. The scars that we're giving you now will all teach you a lesson, and you'll be better for it in the future. So you suffer the pain now when you're young for us to mold you into what we want you to be. And if you're going to fight against that, then we're going to come at you even harder. And the line with him saying that's maybe why I hate all of the adults in the room. Like,
it's trauma in poetic form. Truly.
Parents calling me Icarus, saying that I'm flying too close to the sun, and that's basically me being lost to them.
Yeah, I'm destined for disaster at some point. And you know, the whole, no matter your beliefs, I think it's very well known in a lot of different areas of the world that a lot of different kinds, just even one person you meet could just spew whatever they want at you, and then use it and be like, but this is good for you. This is what I'm trying to show you, how I love you. And I think that's something that's just much more common in the world in all sorts of facets. And I feel like that was very relatable here, of these people said this was this for me, and that was not at all what it was. And that kind of gave me these issues going forward.
And then the pastors that call me the religion in his life had him basically kneeling at the cross because what they believed he was doing was a sin. Mm-hmm. And the way he was acting, or the thoughts he wanted to have, that you're not doing what we want you to do, or believing what you want you to do. So
yeah,
every authority figure, just from the rip right here,
has kind of taught him he was wrong.
Yeah. Since I was a youngin', I was called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long, call me pain's poster child. Religious home times are different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked.
Man, he's so brilliant, but he needs to kind of guide that in the right way. That's what I get from that.
But to
those words.
Unwrap, yeah.
Different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked.
You're gifted, but don't use that.
It's too dark. It's too dark.
I was raised by guilt, raised by shame, raised by the rod. They claimed it was love, felt like heartbreak to me. Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you can soar higher. What good's a bird's eye?
The way he says that, like he's actually the person saying it. I'm sorry. This hits really, like,
it's really
this
personal.
Is really hits close to home, like everything he's saying here.
Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you can soar higher. What good's a bird's eye view when you're in a hunter's crossfire? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I wished I got crushed in the womb, turned to dust in the womb. My scent of youth and ungodly perfume. No wonder I've always hated the adults in the room.
The rain will fall, and tomorrow may not come, but maybe the tears will fall to wash the pain away. I'm trying to stop the rain. I know what it feels like.
Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm going insane.
Also, Tablo's way of being able to switch up his, like, the way he, I guess, raps and how he sounds is always, it's interesting to me. I like it because he sounds like a different person.
And Namjoon on this is so
I love
perfect.
him on this so much. I mean, it very much gives, what's his mixtape? Oh my gosh. Mono, yes. Give me very Mono vibes from him, which, I mean, yeah.
Bad thoughts filling up my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that I was destined for the 27 Club.
That's hard. And I'm glad that wasn't the case. That's all I'll say for that.
Ooh.
I'm 29, sinking in the bathtub, sipping gin, looking for another club. All the lust was.
You know, it's a constant battle. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it is. And, you know. Ooh. Just small trigger warning. It's just 27 was a very hard year for me. And, I mean, I can't speak to... I don't want to say it for you, but like for me, I know 27 specifically was a year I was very afraid of. And now I'm going into 29, and that line really, woo, that was a lot. And I love it. I love the vulnerability. It's just,
it hurts to hear, honestly, because for someone that you really love, like as an artist, as a person, to know that they
want
struggled,
nothing but good things for.
They struggled in that way. And I mean, I know he's been pretty open in a lot of his lyrics as well, but to know that he struggled in that manner and that he's still kind of struggling in that way as well to keep himself from that, I guess.
Yeah. We talk about it a lot, how much we love RM, and we just truly want his heart to be filled with so much love and joy. And it is a battle. It's someone that is constantly fighting that, and it is yes, it is. It's just an everyday uphill.
That goes for everybody, and for all the ones that were lost to that specific club as well. And it's just,
there's so much love for this song that I have, and the nod to people involved, or the people that it wrote about, or people who it could relate to, and just all of that.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that I was destined for the 27 club. I'm 29, sinking in the bathtub.
For us to have those thoughts when you were a kid as well.
Lust was a lust, dust into dust. Stray after stable, dash it up to your dud. And every night,
his little tuck in there.
Dust into dust. Stray after stable, dash it up to your dud. And every night I put my shadows on. But you know how much
one thing after another.
Status quo. I know what you gotta know, my life is out of love. All the listen letter coming out of trust.
Keep my mind steady, but it's hard to readjust. Nothing stops time, but the clock will turn to rust.
Pain and rain, this'll stay the same.
Got me looking for the exit just to entertain. Pain and rain, think I'm going insane.
Gotta turn off my phone.
The hand grasping, that hurts. And then giving up, almost.
Turn off the phone, no one can contact me.
I feel like I'm gone insane. Bad thoughts filling on my brain. Things swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain.
I'm trying to stop the rain.
I feel like they're back and forth there.
I'm trying to stop the rain.
Forever rain. Stop the rain. Wow. It's interesting because he talks about Icarus and flying too close to the sun, and in this constant like wrap around, like constant like animation here. He's just falling instead, and like I said, the wings just appear and disappear like throughout the entire time that they're falling.
I mean, it's the back and forth.
Yeah.
Where do I feel from day to day? Am I at that point? Do I take a step back? Am I like, how close am I? And they talk about being this close to the edge, and it's just, I hope this song, the video of it, the song itself, however it is, I hope it becomes a safe place, a solace for those of us who struggle with the same scenarios or similar thoughts, or however the feelings. I hope it becomes a safe place to go to and just know that you're not alone.
Kind of a place to release those emotions.
Yes, a place like for you to just kind of let go of that and cry it out, feel it out, kind of have that therapeutic moment with it, and use that to help find your wings as much as you are able. I'm just absolutely in love with that. If anybody knows a way for me to get that entire thing somehow tattooed on my body, that would be great.
I was gonna say, even if you can't find your wings, at least find your walking shoes, I guess. It's your own,
Find
it's
your way
own pace.
forward.
Yeah.
Find your way up or your way forward. And some days it's just a crawl, but it's a way forward. So just know that we very much understand this song. I say we love this song. It's a hard song, but man, it is.
I really liked this song.
Power, emotion. They sounded fantastic on it. For them to share something so personal, or things that were so personal. Please let us know your thoughts on the song and how you are feeling about the song. We love you so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.